Today, I want to talk about the cryptocurrency app that I've been using, which is CoinJar. Buying crypto in the UK has become an absolute hassle. With the FCA really clamping down on apps and cryptocurrency, it's become harder than ever to buy and sell cryptocurrency. With all the troubles that came from Binance, banks have been blocking crypto left, right and centre. And I've had a lot of people ask me what app I'm using and how I'm buying crypto. So in this video, I'm going to review CoinJar and talk a little bit about what it is and why I'm using it. Now, of course, I'm sure you've noticed this video is sponsored, but let me just say I was using this app before they reached out to me. And I included them in my comparison of the best crypto exchanges. They reached out and asked if I would do a review, which I was more than happy to do because I think it's a really valuable platform. I'm not willing to review anything that I don't use. So a huge thank you to CoinJar for sponsoring this video because it really helps the channel grow. If you could help the channel grow by smashing one of these, that would also be super helpful. So who are CoinJar? Well, CoinJar's slogan is the simplest way to buy and sell digital currency. Whether you're a beginner or you're experienced, it's easy to manage your portfolio on the app and on the website. Now, they're not a new company. You might not have heard of them so much because they're getting more popular in the UK. They started in Australia in 2013 and they've grown in popularity since then. And their UK customer base is getting bigger and bigger. Now, this isn't a small app by any means. There's over 400,000 users. There's been over 750 million in currency traded, with over £50 million in people's accounts. They're a great team with really good customer support and I've been really impressed so far. Now let's talk about one of the most important things to mention about CoinJar, which is the fact they're one of the first FCA registered companies in the UK. Now, over 150 companies applied for the temporary registration. CoinJar have managed to make it to the registered list. They're one of the few companies in the UK to do so. And this is because they're a really established company, they've got a great history and they do everything by the book. Now let's talk about one of the most important aspects when it comes to an app and what you really want to know, which is the fees. Now, there is one huge benefit of using CoinJar, and that is when you deposit and withdraw your money, you're not going to pay any fees with faster payment. So once you've got your money in your account, you're going to have a flat 1% fee to exchange it into another cryptocurrency. If you were going to buy £100 worth of Bitcoin on Coinbase, it would be $2.99, whereas on CoinJar, it would only cost you £1. And if you want to transfer your crypto to another place, it's going to depend on the cryptocurrency you're trading, but it's not an awful lot of money. The fee they make is really within the 1%. But what I think is really important to mention here is the hidden cost. And that's the cost that nobody talks about with cryptocurrency, and that is your time. So you might be sitting there and thinking, well,
1%, that's so expensive. I can just go on my app and then I transfer it to another account and then transfer it to another account and it's way cheaper.
Now let's say it's taking you 20 minutes, you might be faster, but not everybody's super quick by the time you've opened app and app. Well, if it's taking you 20 minutes, you might have saved £1 on £100 worth of crypto. But that means you're valuing your time at £3 an hour. And when you take into account the other platform's fees, you've actually valued your time at under £3 an hour. And me, for example, the other day I had to buy some Luna. I couldn't use CoinJar because it's not on the platform just yet. So what I had to do is use crypto.com. Now, it was a 0% fee because it's down from their regular 2.9% fee to buy with a debit card, plus their fee of buying the cryptocurrency, which is on top of that. But here's where it went wrong. So I bought my cryptocurrency, blocked. And then what I had to do is phone the bank for an hour on hold. Then I had to wait 20 minutes for a call back. Then I had to have a 15-minute interview about cryptocurrency. What's cryptocurrency? Why are you buying it? Has anyone pressured you into this? Are you aware of scams? And that's what banks are doing at the moment because so many people are getting scammed with cryptocurrency. So in essence, it took in total about 2 hours of my time to try and buy some cryptocurrency. So just imagine how much hassle that would have been if I was trying to buy £100 worth of Bitcoin. I would have spent 2 hours of my time for £1. And guess what? After I made that payment, blocked. So I decided not to buy any more crypto that way. So what I'm trying to say is 1% is super low. Don't just worry about fees. Think about your time and value your time. Now, talking about fees, CoinJar actually have their own exchange. So you can sell your cryptocurrency across to the exchange where you can trade cryptocurrency very cheaply. Now, this does come with a much more advanced interface, so you would have to take some time to get to know it. For people who are a bit more experienced, it's going to be very familiar and pretty easy to use. So if you're an advanced trader, this is what you might be looking for. Now, the really attractive thing with this is what other people don't do, is they have 0% taker fees. Now, they're not charging you any taker fees when you're trading using this platform. So this makes it really comparable with the likes of Binance. So here you can see just how cheap the fees are and compare it with some other comparisons. So let me just show you how the app looks and how simple it is. So here is the homepage of the app. So here you can see at the top, you've got the simple options to send, to convert your currency, or if I want to, I can deposit money using faster payments right here. I can go into prices to view the latest prices of the market and check out the different coins. Now below that, you'll also see my accounts. And there's an option here to add account. Now what this means, you need to add an account to add that cryptocurrency into your wallet. So think of your app, and within that you need a wallet for each of the cryptocurrencies you hold. And that's how crypto works in general. You have to hold your Ethereum in an Ethereum wallet, Bitcoin in a Bitcoin wallet, etc. So you can see here, I've got my Bitcoin, I've got my cash account, I've got my Litecoin, Chainlink, Ethereum, USDT, and all the ones I own right here. And I've also earned 63 reward points, which I can see here. And these rewards can be used towards things like fees, or they can be used to buy things in their rewards store. So they're just a nice little bonus for buying crypto. Now sending is nice and easy. I can just click on send, I can go into Ethereum for example, and then I can just scan the QR code or the contact details of where I want to send it to. And if I want to buy, I can just click on buy, go into here, pick the one I want to buy, and then you can see the price to buy and sell along with some other details within here. They keep it very simple and easy to use. So it's really perfect for beginners. Now the other thing you might have noticed within my portfolio is I have this thing called a CoinJar bundle. Now let me just show you what this is. So with CoinJar, it gives you this really nice option to buy coins in bundles. So instead of just buying one cryptocurrency, it'll split it between a few different options. So for example, you've got things like the popular duo within here, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Click into there and it will show you it splits your money 50% in Ether, 50% in Bitcoin. So it can be a nice way to give yourself some different variety and split your coins equally. Now there's loads of different ones in here. The one I've gone for is a green bundle because I think green technology is going to be really popular in the future. So if I go into it, you can see I've got £201 in it. You can see the history, how it's performed this year, and so far it's gone up, which has been fantastic. And you can see my balance in how much I've got in Ripple, Lumen, EOS and Algorand. So it's really nice and really simple to see. And also within here, which is really nice, you've got the option to set up a payment schedule so you can dollar cost average into those particular coins. So if you thought green technology was going to be great in the future, set it up to deposit maybe £50 or £100 a month and just leave it and forget about it. And you can do the same thing with Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever you wanted to buy. So the app is as simple as it gets. It's so easy, and that's why I would recommend it. Because some of these apps are so complicated and take so much time to get your head around it, that actually this is so refreshing to see. Now in terms of what cryptocurrencies are on CoinJar, there is quite a big list. I will leave a link down below so you can see exactly who's on the list. And there's a load more being added really shortly. And I'll leave these right here too. And also this year, there's hopes to add things like Cardano, Solano, and also hopefully Luna. And the reason they might not have as many cryptocurrencies as other platforms is because they go through the right legal channels to actually attain these cryptocurrencies. So they're following the law to the book. And that's why they have managed to get the FCA registration, and other firms are lagging behind because they're big, established and legit. A couple of other things I wanted to mention. They do integrate with CoinTracker. You can plug in your CoinJar account to your CoinTracker, which allows you to track all of your cryptocurrency portfolio and taxes. And they also integrate with a company called Coinly, which is another popular one to do a crypto tax report and track your portfolio. And there's one other thing that I wanted to mention is that CoinJar are planning to launch a crypto card in the UK. And this, when it comes out, will be huge. At the moment, you can only register your interest. There's no confirmed date, but when it comes, I'll let you guys know. If you haven't already, do click the link down below and register for the app, so when it comes, you'll get first access. Now, the reason I think this is so good is because when you buy cryptocurrency, you pay a fee. So whatever you pay, you deposit your pounds, you convert it to Bitcoin. Now what you would have to do traditionally is convert that Bitcoin back to pounds, pay the fee and then withdraw it. Well, with the card, you'll be able to go into the shop and pay directly with your Bitcoin. Now this is fantastic because one, if the fees are lower, you're going to save money. And two, if your Bitcoin goes up or whatever crypto you're holding, you can kind of think of it like a treat. So if it's gone up maybe 30% and you've made £50, you might think, ooh, I can treat myself, I can buy a new pair of trainers, I can go out for a meal. And it's a really nice way to reward yourself with your crypto gains. Let's face it, crypto's up and down. It's going to be a rocky ride. Hopefully in the end we'll hodl and it'll be up here. But in the meantime, let's spend some of the profits and actually use it as a real currency, which is what it's aiming to be. Okay, I think cryptocurrency's got a long way to go to stabilize, but when it does, you're going to need a card to spend it. So I'll definitely be grabbing a crypto card and I'll let you guys know how it goes. So I hope this review has been useful. Of course, you can stick to whatever platform you want. This is just what I'm using. I've been super impressed, and I think CoinJar do deserve a much higher profile than they've got at the moment. I've had no problems buying and selling, and the fees are really low, so it's kind of a no-brainer. But People haven't heard of them as much, so they're not using it, but hopefully this will spread the word and get more people using CoinJar. And do feel free to check out some more videos because that really helps me too, and hopefully you'll learn a thing or two along the way. Let's make those crypto gains, hodl, and in 20 years time, hopefully we'll all be looking back and thinking, this was the best investment we ever made. Thanks guys.